Thank you and welcome everybody to the fourth on-chain data analytics workshop. As usual, Web3 Academy DAO's, I want to let you know a few things. Web3 Academy DAO's partnership with Footprint allows you to get a discounted membership. If you sign up for any data API plan, you'll get a 10% refund if you use the Web3 Academy DAO channel. So I'll drop that link in the chat. And then behalf of Web3 Academy, we have another surprise for you later on in the session. So
That's
stick
right, you
around.
guys. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Thank you.
All right, Boris, are you ready?
I am, buddy. I am.
All right, let's get it started. So, if everyone wants to go to the live screen, see what Boris is sharing, let's go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Boris. I'm not Alex Cooper. I'm gonna be substituting Alex today, and gonna be talking about one of my favorite topics, wallet analysis. It is a great thing to talk about because basically, like everything in this beautiful Web3 space is based around addresses and transactions, and like it's really serving as a building block for any domain specific analysis that you're trying to take. And again, we're going to be using our favorite tool called Footprint Analytics, which is a very flexible instrument that's probably found the analysis, the balance between flexibility and easiness of use. So this is not the first session, so I'm pretty sure that you already know a lot about it. So yeah, this is our quick recap of what we already achieved, and we're already covering 24 chains. And yeah, it's a great tool to have wallet analysis just due to its chain coverage. So today's session is split into five main categories. We're going to be starting with blockchain basics. It's very important to understand like the primitives of different blockchains to know exactly how a specific transaction is built and which events or which parameters it accepts or which events it emits. And yeah, again, let's go like to even like more basics. Let's have a quick recap of more main characteristics of blockchain that are helping to perform a good quality wallet analysis. So pseudonymity. All right, so while all transactions on blockchain are visible, the identity of participants are not. The address is a public address, which is, let's say, converted from a private address, which is your mnemonic, your private key. Although everything is in the visible state, it can be like very difficult to link the transactions to a real world identity, which can be a huge challenge, for instance, for blockchain forensics. The other important characteristics of the majority of blockchain is transparency. All the transactions are recorded in the blockchain and visible to anyone in the network, and you've probably been using FSCAN before. So FSCAN is the most popular block explorer for EVM-based chains. So yeah, you can see that everything within blockchain is transparent. All right, decentralization. In a decentralized network, there is no central authority controlling the network. And yeah, the transactions are being executed and proposed by different nodes. Finally, immutability. Once transaction or any data in blockchain, it stays there forever. Once you got this understanding, again, you're different. There are different blockchains. So what's really important to understand? There are like different blockchains with different implementations, but at the end of the day, they're common by the characteristics that I've been like talking about previously. And again, everything is a public address. Every wallet is just a public address within a decentralized network. And that means that it is possible to make different visualizations using those addresses. So on the slide, you can see the graph visualization that Footprint Analytics is having as one of the features. So you can see, different interactions and relationships between blockchain addresses. So this could be like really suitable for you if you're trying to do a cash flow analysis, or for instance, you're suspicious about your favorite centralized exchange, such as FTX, and you could probably spot in advance that something fishy is going on the centralized exchange side, and make some important decisions that like potentially can save you a lot of money. Let's switch to the case studies again. FTX. So let's talk about this specific example. On November 2nd, CoinDesk released Alameda's private financials documents. On November 6th, Binance founder tweeted the sell of all FTT coins on the blocks in coming months. On November 8th, FTX International suspending withdrawals, and it went down. And actually, the outflow of money could have been seen from the blockchain. It was still all on-chain, and this is something suspicious that could be spotted several days before the collapse itself. We Footprint have like built numerous charts and dashboards, like beautiful storytelling dashboards that are like covering basically every like small event within this FTX collapse saga. I'll probably gonna be dropping out all the links to those dashboards after the call. The other use case for wallet analysis is NFT wash trading. Again, at the end of the day, NFT wash trading is a trading activity performed between different addresses, between different wallets, and this is like another case for not maybe like forensics, but it could be very suitable for investors who are trying to decide whether to invest or not into like a newly appeared collection. You can basically like see on chain that again something fishy could be going on. For instance, like huge volume of transactions between the same addresses without like with the indicator of wash trading, just to like get the price of the collection up. And again, this could be everything. This all could be seen from the blockchain, from the current state. And just as an example, again, using our tool, we've identified like a lot of wash traded collections, and as you can see, the most wash traded one is Terraforms by Math Castles. And again, just to mention another like dishonorable mentions that they're probably more suitable for a blockchain forensics. In 2018, FBI used blockchain forensics to trace the movement of funds stolen in the hacking incident. In 2019, the Canadian police used blockchain forensics to track and suspect on 60 million Ponzi scheme. And and it doesn't really like matter, like it could also like be leaving the chain, and it could be probably converted to like fiat through centralized exchanges, but at the end of the day is just like connecting different puzzles within a whole picture. I'm gonna be giving a word to Candy now. Candy, I think, yeah, you want to do an announcement or something.
Yes, thank you. Web3 Academy and is partnering with Web3 Academy DAO, and they want to give you a surprise for attending these workshops. They're offering a 50% discount on Web3 Academy Pro newsletter. The Web3 Academy Pro is a weekly report that combines on-chain analytics with industry insights so you understand where to build and invest in Web3. The goal here is to look on-chain. If you want to join, you can do so now at with the 50% discount. What's included is you get access to our private Discord channels, Discord Pro channels, and the Web3 Academy server. You have a Pro Pass and NFT that unlocks exclusive perks and benefits, such as discounts and whitelist. And currently, we have 25% off at the Lisboa, Portugal. Web3 conference in Lisboa, Portugal, and also a discount for the Creator Economy Expo. So I'll put the link in the chat. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot, Candy.
Awesome. Thank you, Candy. That was great. Now I have a question for you, Boris. What are some things that we can look at, or what are some things that determine if a transaction is suspicious at all? I'm curious.
Oh, I guess there are different parameters. So it's actually a like the main use case for the majority of like centralized exchanges that are trying to comply with regulation. So, for instance, if there is a if there's like money coming from an address which previously received money from Mixa, such as infamous Tornado Cash or like any other implementation of different Mixa, or is it coming from a privacy network bridge, such as, for instance, Monero or Zcash, then it's probably going to be suspicious. So why is it here? How this money was obtained? Where is it coming from? Was it stolen? Yeah. So mixers is like I guess the red flag. Mixers are always red flag.
I got it. Thank you, Boris. That's a great answer.
Thanks, buddy. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving on to the next topic: challenges and limitations. And that actually that I've planned to talk here. Yeah, again, privacy enhancing technologies. So that's one of the limitations. It's like indicated as a fourth point within this list. Again, mixers, privacy networks, or like anything similar is usually suspicious. Not always like red flags maybe, but yeah, a centralized exchange, a good centralized exchange is usually like instantly spotting those transactions and always requiring some confirmations. All right, the second challenge for a wallet analysis is a pseudonymity nature of blockchain transaction. Again, you don't upload your documents when you're trying to create a wallet, and you can create an infinite amount of wallets within your local machine. And yeah, it's pretty hard to connect a wallet with real life identity. Second, the lack of standardization. That's a very interesting one, and is becoming more and more relevant due to like the rise in popularity of like alternative layer one blockchains, alternative to EVM, for instance. So we know that in EVM there are like locks, traces, there are like popular standards for different tokens. For instance, ERC20, ERC721, 1155, and there are like already plenty of tools that are done to like make the analysis for those specific standards. But for instance, Polkadot's implementations and like whole architecture around pallets is completely different from EVM. Same with Solana, and same with like upcoming brand new blockchains. And That's another issue, and that's another issue, of course, for us as an analytical tool, like which is trying to provide a good quality cross-chain analysis. It's really hard to aggregate like everything like from the unstandardized structure. Yeah. All right. So the third point, why performing a wallet analysis may be a challenge, is of course because blockchain industry is largely not yet regulated. So yeah, in extreme cases, it can make it difficult to enforce laws and regulations in the event of the illegal activity. Finally, a fifth point is scalability. Why scalability? Technologies may make the wallet analysis a little bit harder. Yeah, you've probably heard of like different layer 2 scalability solutions. The most popular implementations are like optimistic rollups and zero knowledge rollups that are like increasing the scalability of EVM, for instance. And as EVM blockchain is becoming larger, the amount of data that needs to be processed and probably consequently analyzed increases, and this make it difficult to perform forensics or like any wallet analysis in a timely manner. And different layer 2 solutions are having like different implementations. Again, like ZK is a very, very complex mathematical concept which like deserves a specific topic, probably another great idea for another workshop. Yeah, like basically, in order to perform a good analysis for a transaction that is being executed from the layer 2, not only you should like take a look at the like execution within layer 1, in our case it's probably Ethereum, but also you have to like do the same thing with the layer 2 network where it was initialized and included within this rollup. So that could be a challenge. All right, so I think it's time for the questions. So yeah, gonna be happy to hear the questions.
Yeah, Boris, we got a question from Yakuza. It says, can we identify from which wallet transactions are done? Like, so we can can we tell if it's from a MetaMask wallet or from a Coinbase wallet or a Binance wallet, et cetera, et cetera? Are we able to tell that, or do we just follow it all? Do we just follow the? I don't know. That's a good question.
So if this info is public, for instance, the majority of centralized exchanges are usually like publishing their hot wallet addresses, then we can like do a simple labeling and do a like match between the address and like whether it belongs to this list of hot wallets of the particular centralized exchanges. But regarding MetaMask, I'm not sure about it because like at the end of the day, MetaMask
I
is
guess
just. Mhm.
I guess the only way we could do it is if they bought crypto through the exchange, and then that's how we
Yeah.
could tell. So, like for example, if I bought crypto on my MetaMask through whatever mediums they want me to do it, they got three of them. I could tell through that transaction that yes, it's a MetaMask wallet because I bought crypto through MetaMask or through Binance. Right, we're taking from the pool to Binance. So, I guess that would be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Any other questions, you guys? So Charles asking you, Boris. So he says the wallets don't get a blockchain ID. I guess the wallet is the blockchain ID, is it not?
Um, yeah, honestly, I don't really understand what is meant by blockchain ID. Well, you know, yeah, the wallet address is unique within like each specific blockchain, but yeah, it's not unique like within different blockchains. So for instance, you can have like yeah, same
Yakuza.
addresses.
So I asked this question to our research team. There's no way for us to tell on chain how many users are using a wall. That's internal data from their signups or from the people that they've done. So I don't think there's any way for us to actually determine um, how many users are using MetaMask, unless because we talked to the research team and they had no answers for me. And they know a lot more regarding this than I did because I wanted to clarify with them, see what's going on, and yeah, fortunately, it's very very tough to do unless you get their internal data. So
Yeah, exactly. Uh, there's a good mention about like MetaMask revealing user data a couple of years back. So it's like it's not actually MetaMask. It's Infura, which is a RPC node that is collecting the IP addresses where the specific um, transactions are being executed from. But actually a great like privacy tip. If you go to the settings of MetaMask or other tool and change your like RPC provider to a different one from Infura, you won't have your IP collected when your every transaction is being executed. The other way is to use like privacy enhancing technologies such as, I don't know, VPN proxy store or anything else. But at the end of the day, if your IP is collected, it's probably going to be stored only on Infura's side, and the third parties that Infura like is consequently sharing those IPs with. But this is not something that you can find on chain.
can we hack MetaMask with a supercomputer? I mean, if it's good enough, um, I'm sure that there's ways that the supercomputer can find some ways to crack the code eventually. I mean, those guys they do billions of mathematical equations a second. I'm sure they could supercomputer could figure it out. But I'm sure there's also steps in place to make it so the supercomputer can't figure it out. But I can't answer that because I'm not technical enough to give you the yay or nay on that one there, Jobney.
I don't know. I would say the answer is yes, but it would probably take 1,000 years for you to hack MetaMask.
Right. So yeah, that's like the hardest part, right, of all the decentralized nature of things, right? Is we don't know who our demographic is, right? So by not knowing, there's only really one way to get a good idea of the demographic, and you can't do that by just on-chain data. You need to have off-chain data, your internal connectors, your protocol's internal connectors combined with this on-chain data to really give any semblance of your demographic. And even then, it's barely anything, right? We just are using the data to know what their likes are. I still don't know how old you are or where you're from. So it's very, it's very hard to get that demographic, but that's why we're part of that decentralized aspect. This is what we want. I want people to know who I am.
Exactly.
So what do you mean by volunteer that demo and footprint? What demo? Oh, sorry. You mean the volunteers? Do they volunteer their demographic and footprint? Sometimes, at footprint, you can link your Twitter or your Telegram or your email to your account. It's optional. I love it when you guys link your Twitters to Footprint's account. So then, when you make dope dashboards, I can shout them out and tag you. So make sure you actually do put your Twitter. If you're making dashboards, put your Twitter up there because I want to shout you out and I want to make sure that I'm shouting out the right person. Also, you guys, you got to bear with me today. I'm in the airport right now. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep that I just got on my last plane. So, if my energy's lacking, that's why. Okay. I just coming back from Ethereum Denver, you guys. It was crazy, really fun. I might still got that energy, but I'm looking like a zombie right now. I'm sitting in some weird section in the airport getting this done with the boys right now. Also, if you guys haven't checked out those Web3 Academy links in the chat, go check them out right now, you guys. And we're hooking you up with some deals. Any good stuff about analytics coming from Denver? Um, Honestly, I didn't really meet a lot of analytic boys, but what I did meet was I met a lot of people doing ZK rollups, and that was really sweet. I'm not financial advice, you guys, but I'm bullish on ZK rollups. Okay, I'm just keep it real. The tech is dope. um, But what else did I see? And also I did. We're doing a big focus on GameFi protocols, so I talked to all the GameFi booths, and guess what? I found some good games. Believe it or not, you guys, I actually found a game that I played that I wanted to play one more time. Can you believe that? That's got me. That's crazy. It's blowing my mind. I found a fun game in Web3. Holy smokes! How about analytics versus AI? Yes, I did see this, but we're doing like Chat GPT AI token things. Um, so I didn't really talk too much on it. Truthfully, if you talk about AI, but not really doing too much on the analytics every week, I'm kind of just it doesn't interest me as much. Um, Truthfully. Oh, but what I did do was I did talk to Frank from Day Gods, and the Pudgy Penguins co-founders. Um, we're definitely going to get something working with them. If you guys want to stay tuned in the community, maybe get a workshop going if Pudgy Penguins and Day Gods, which is very, very exciting. I was happy I was able to talk to them. What's the game? Okay, let me pull out my sticker here, you guys. First one was Talon Games, I believe. Talon, Tallon. They're doing roguelite dungeon crawler game, which was pretty fun. Um, and if you beat the boss, yeah, just like that. C3PO, Talon Games, Talon, something like that. Let me look at my Telegram. Just hang tight with me. I got a little NFT for beating your game, so let me figure out where that is. I'll figure it out, you guys. Hang tight. But yeah, this game it's a pretty sweet little dungeon crawler. Then I played this other game, which was a top-down shooter, which was pretty fun. So how does MetaMask provide us phrases? Do they have some algorithm? I have no idea. I can't answer that question. I have no idea. Boris, do you have any insights on that question?
Yeah, exactly as Violet is saying. Yeah, phrases derived using the algorithms, and it's always ensured that there is no there that the address is unique. So that's you can dig up the technical documentation, the MetaMask. I think they like providing the exact like code examples if you really want to get the deep understanding.
C3PO, let's go, dude. Nice link. I love that. Any other questions, you guys, before I bounce out of here and go through customs? Go through TSA, have all that. Yeah, exactly. I'll have all that fun stuff happening. Yeah. So how do you guys see the development of wallets going forward? This is a great question. And the development of wallets going forward is onboarding users with having a wallet, with them having no idea they own a wallet. They have no idea that they're even on the blockchain. What we do is we give people, say, custodial wallets for whatever game they're playing. The futures of wallets are having a wallet with not having to know your wallet, not having to know your seed phrase. You just interact and click with it. How do we make those wallets as simple and as easy to bring people onto them? And that how we do it by giving them one without them having any idea it's an actual wallet. There's some really good protocols I was talking to in Denver working on this exact same issue. Yeah, it was just like, here, I want to play this game, or I want to get this NFT or whatever, or I want to get this. Or even then, we didn't even call them an NFT. I want to get this digital asset. Well, I just want it in my app. How do I keep it in my app? Well, in a wallet, but they just don't know that it's a wallet, right? If they need those next steps to go further to transfer them out of this wallet, sure, that will give them the opportunity to learn and go from there. But it's to start, we just need them to have a wallet and not even know. Yeah, can someone attack blockchain and make the coin value go down? Yeah, if you're flash loans are a perfect example of this. How do you attack the blockchain? Well, you take a bunch of lending, take this money, God, I'll have to pull up the exact process of flash loans, but essentially what they do is you pump up a token off some lending, you take all the money, and then you get that money back and you dump the whole token because you just drained the liquidity pool. C3PO, you can actually use Footprint with SQL or with our drag and drop no code option, which is pretty sweet. So, I mean, you can play around. If you know SQL, you can play around with the SQL. That's fine. Or you can just play around with the drag and drop system. It's quite sweet. Boris is pulling it up for you right now here when you want to take a look. I have KuCoin wallet, MetaMask wallet, Binance wallet, Kraken wallet, Newton wallet. I got all sorts of wallets.
Where do you store most of your money, and what are your key like? Could you tell us like some of your
Oh, yeah,
mnemonic
yeah,
words, please?
definitely. Definitely go check out Boris's wallets for that, man. And if you want to see phrase, please DM me. I've been slowly siphoning them, but after that, just take them. I'm done. Honestly, my biggest bag is on my Splinterlands wallet, truthfully. But good luck figuring where that out, which wallet that is, guys. All right, you guys. With that, any last? I'm taking two more questions or no more questions, and then we are ending the workshop. Candy, was there anything else you'd like to shout out about Web3 Academy DAO before we end the session?
No, just thank you guys for coming, and don't forget about the 10% off on Footprint and the 50% off on Web3 Academy Pro.
Absolutely, you guys check that out. We're giving out deals all day. And what's the source of our data? We get it right from our nodes, and then we validate them through our smart validator pool system. It's a three-pool system where we index it, verify it, and add filters to it. Yeah, let's go. Spamming that Footprint logo, baby. We got our own nodes. Let's go. Yeah, C3PO. Remember, you can check out Footprint for free. And make sure you click that link above the Web3 Academy DAO link here so that you guys can get a 10 or 7-day free trial of our business account. Did I shut that out yet? Well, I'm going to shut it out again. Okay, check this link out here and you get a 7-day free trial to try out Footprint of our business account. Yeah, I don't really like MetaMask that much either. It's a real pain to actually get money into my Meta or to buy stuff through MetaMask. It's just a pain on the swap networks all the time. God, yeah, MetaMask is so annoying, but is a standard. Yeah, after this workshop, guys, friends with MetaMask off, friends with decentralized wallets on. And you guys, let me get a feedback link form for you guys to click before we bounce. Make sure if you guys do like, or if you did like this workshop, or you really dislike this workshop, which would be surprising to me, please tell me why. I have our feedback sheets for you guys right here. So let me pull that up. Okay, let me link that for you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Yep. See you guys later. Thanks for joining. We will see you next week. Let's go. Thank you, Yakuza. Can't believe it. I got 4 hours of flight time, but today I got 12 hours of travel time. It sucks. It really sucks. Not a big fan. I have a 7-hour layover in Seattle right now. Off 2 hours of sleep. I'm not loving that, but whatever. And to get from Vancouver to Seattle is literally a 25 minute flight. Let's go. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Bye now.
Bye. Thanks again.